Good morning. We are going to replant my whole front planter, I have here, and this little pot I have here with some herbs. My name is Tyler. If you want to stick around and help me plant, welcome. These are all herbs that we're going to use for our Thanksgiving dinner, so I want to get them in the ground now, or in the soil now, because it's not the ground. But we have rosemary, thyme, oregano, and sage. These are all the herbs that we use for Thanksgiving on our turkey and our dressing. I think that's pretty much what we use it for. But they are important herbs, so we're gonna get them planted. But I need to get this mint and basil out of here, and I don't want to lose all my mint, so I think I might replant some in a different pot, but I want this front potter just to be for these herbs. I'm going to plant the rosemary in this pot because I hear that it can really take over everything if you plant it with other things, and this is not a very big planter, so I think three things will be enough for here, and then the rosemary will be good for this one. So I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out. My mint, I actually tried to pull out before. I thought it was completely dead. I didn't know how mint grew, and I thought it was completely dead, so I pulled it out, and then a month or so ago it started regrowing, and that completely took over this pot. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna have trouble with mint for a while, which is, I mean, that's fine. I like mint. And my sister, she's actually been using more of this mint than I have because she loves her mint tea or mint infused waters. I don't know, she uses mint for her stuff. Let me grab a bag for these things. I'm just gonna put everything in a trash bag for now, but I will be composting it. I just don't have my composter up here. I'm just gonna transport it in a trash bag. This was basil that, I mean, didn't really do much, but the mint was just taking over, so it was just kind of crowding out this one basil I had, and it wasn't really producing much. Anyway, so I can replant some basil at a later date. Or that still has roots, so maybe I can plant it in another pot and see if it'll come back. This all has really good mint on it, so I think I'll go through this bag and pull off all the good mint to use in something else. Carpet, like it's just all connected. This whole thing, that's just one system, one plant. I did not know mint grew like that. I also really want to get these in the soil now because it is forecasted to rain the next couple of days, and I thought if I get these seeds in now, the rain would really help them germinate, and it would be good for the seeds. Unless it's super rainy and then washes them away, then that won't be good. Okay. I really should add more soil to this. I just don't have any right now, and I just really want to get the seeds in. So it'll be fine, I think. I water the soil. I want to water the soil before I get seeds planted. There's a lot of dry pockets of soil where the water on top should have soaked through. Oh well. I can add more soil later on, I guess. This was actually a strawberry plant that did not make it. Maybe it wasn't watered enough, I don't know. This is my fiance likes to water things, so he was gonna take care of the front plants. But he really wants the herbs, so maybe he wasn't watering as much. That's okay. Rosemary I'll do first because I'm going to plant that in the terracotta pot. I'm just going to read the back. This one I think I have to just plant on the surface because it says it needs light to germinate. So I'm not going to bury these. But I will water the soil beforehand. Okay, rosemary. I don't think I've ever actually seen a rosemary seed before. A packet in a packet. They're very tiny. I'm just gonna plant a lot of them and see what happens. And I'll water that in. Okay, one herb for Thanksgiving is done. These aren't even herbs that we use in everyday cooking, but Thanksgiving is important in my household. And we use these herbs every year. And it'd be cool to have homegrown herbs used in our Thanksgiving meal. Okay, these all have pretty much the same planting instructions. Except they want, I think they'll do fine together. We'll see. I'll start with sage. Bigger seeds than the rosemary. Kind of just spread those on that side. Then I'll do thyme. And they all say to plant 1/8 to 1/4 inch deep, so very shallow planting. Oh, these are extremely tiny seeds. Super tiny. I cannot see a single seed that I have planted. They're pretty tiny and, well, dark, so I can't see them. And lastly, oregano. And then that's it. And Thanksgiving, here we come. There's a lot of us that need to be fed for Thanksgiving. We have 5 kids now, so a very full house. 7 of us total. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you. These are the oregano seeds. Very, very tiny as well. So I can't see a single seed, so I can't really push them down, and because they all need to be planted really shallow, I'm just going to kind of push into the soil just so they kind of stay in place. And we'll see we'll see how it does. I don't know. Hopefully the rain doesn't wash away the seeds. I might have to redo this at a later date. I didn't think about that, how tiny the seeds were. I think that's good. And I will come back in a week or so and see how they are doing. Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while I did my Thanksgiving planting. Bye.